In this first look video, we are going to check out AdSanity, which is a WordPress plugin that allows you to easily create ads and manage them on your WordPress website, whether it's self-hosted ads, ads from an external network like Google Ads, for example, or other types of ads. Before we get into this solution, a quick bit of housekeeping about first look videos. In these videos, I literally hit record and whatever happens, happens. There's no editing. These are not highly polished 1, 2, 3 tutorial type of videos. There's a slight tutorial aspect to it, but these are meant to be a high level look at the partner and their solution. Okay. These videos are not sponsored. We are not paid to do these videos. There's also a non-affiliation policy. So there's no affiliate links anywhere in the description of this video or anywhere on our website. If you want videos like this created for your entities, it's very easy to become a partner. Go to influencewp.com/partners. It's a 100% free for life to become a partner. Very simple to do. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and poke around the website, and then we will dive into the WordPress dashboard. As I said before, AdSanity is the solution. Simplified Ad Management for WordPress. Looking here, so we've got some pricing tables. It looks like the entry point is $59 per year, and that is for one site. Moving up to $179 a year, we get an unlimited site license, and then $429 for 3 years, again, unlimited. And as you go through the ranks of these different pricing tiers, the features increase as well, which is typical stuff, right? 30-day money-back guarantee, super generous stuff. We see some reviews from some well-known people in the WordPress ecosystem. So that's good to see. Looks like you can follow AdSanity on Facebook, X, Twitter, and they have a YouTube channel, RSS feed, and drop them an email. I always like to look at an about page, and I want to look at the change logs to see what's going on there. Check out the help section. Looks like they have an affiliate program if that's what you're something you're interested in. Looks like you can request a feature. That's nice. All right, let's check out the about page. So just a quick rundown here of who PixelJar is, which is the company behind this, why AdSanity for ad management, and what's in store for AdSanity. I know the founder just from my conversations, is getting the partnership going with InfluenceWP. I would like to see, some faces and names here behind the company. That's just me, a personal thing. I like to see who's behind it, right? Here we see a change log, looks like for the core plugin and then the add-ons. So nice change log here. It'd be cool to see some dates behind these for the changelog, but not a deal breaker. All right, looking at the help section, we've got some FAQs, a guide, and some videos. Just in case we need it, I'm going to click on the guide. Okay, so this actually looks like multiple guides, which is good. Okay, that's what we want. Okay, so in this video, what we're going to do is we're not going to get involved in external ads, any other crazy ads. We're just going to do like create a self-hosted ad. And we're going to look at also adding a group so that when a visitor comes back to that same page, for example, that they can see a different ad on their next visit. And so it kind of rotates. So we're going to try to set that up. All right. We're going to do everything with just the block editor, the default WordPress block editor, and see how everything goes. Okay. Okay, so all I've done website-wise is install the plugin and activate it. So we're going to be seeing this here together for the first time. So I'm going to go over here to AdSanity, and we're just going to work our way through the menu. Manage ads. We don't have any ads yet. Create ads. We're not going to do that just yet. Add groups. We'll do that. We don't have any reports to look at yet. We definitely want to look at settings. We looked at the about page already. We definitely want to look at add-ons. We looked at support and we looked at the changelog. So let's look at settings and then the add-ons, and then we'll get rocking here. So roles to exclude from tracking. Yes, and this is what I would use too. So I would roll with these defaults. You don't want to be tracking administrators, editors, authors. and contributors, most likely. They give you an option for ads text. So this is a mechanism to, to say, hey, these content owners are allowed to, they're authorized to sell inventory on our site as part of our ad network, if you will. Automatic inclusion, display options, automatically place ads in the content. I'm not quite sure how that works, so we'll skip that for now. I'm sure the help guide will tell you. Reset stats. So this is all highlighted in red. So this is looks like a nuclear option to reset all of your stats. Okay. All right. I've already put the license key in. Let's check the add-ons. So we've got a number of pro add-ons: weighted ads, impressions, conditional ad appearance, advertiser reporting, user role ad visibility, Google Analytics tracking integration, rotating ad widget, ad block detection, ordered ad group widget, image cache buster, and custom ad images. Alrighty. So it looks like you've got these three right here, looks like they're included, maybe. And then you've got the pro, which would be paid. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and let's get rocking with this. So I'm going to create an ad. Let's go ahead and call this my ad. Well, we've got all kinds of ad sizes. I think I have InfluenceWP's favicon downloaded. So that's a square image. So let's just go with a square image here, 200 by 200. So what you want to do here is you want to have an image that's, for optimization, you want that image to be the exact dimensions and not any larger. You don't want it to be any smaller or any larger than the ad. You don't want it to be stretched, distorted, but you don't need it to be bigger than what the actual container size is for this. So we're going to go with just a hard coded 200 by 200 pixel and use, for the purposes of this video, the favicon image for InfluenceWP. It's larger than we need, but it's fine. But you can explore all these different image sizes here. And I think there's some laws behind, in my brief reading, I think there's some laws that kind of go behind, like they have to include certain image sizes in software for ads. I could be wrong about that, but I think that's why there's so many here. Add details, open in a new window. So for accessibility, you typically want things to open up in the same window, even if it's going to another website. So you'll just have to make that decision for yourself if you want to take people away from your site to go to an external site. We're going to go ahead and just not open in a new window. I'm going to say that this ad is going to be an ad for InfluenceWP. So we're going to drop that in. Okay, so we're going to pretend this is an ad for InfluenceWP. We're going to redirect to the InfluenceWP homepage. You'd want to redirect that somewhere other than the homepage, I'm guessing, but that's just for this video. All right, let's add an image. We're going to go with the favicon there. It looks stretched in this box, but I assume that it's going to conform to this 200 by 200 once it's on the front end, but we'll find out. What's this down here? If you would like to store internal notes about this ad, enter them here. Only your team will see it, basically. Okay, so this is just kind of like, okay, this is a partner deal with IWP. Okay, nice internal note. Let's go ahead and publish this. So up here at the top, it looks like this is where we would specify. So if this was external ad with Google Ads, for example, just a text-based ad or maybe an HTML5 based ad, you could do that. Alrighty, what do we have here? How do we publish this? Let's see. We've published it. How do we show it? So over here, I'm just going to do this by shortcode. Drop this right in the block editor. So I'm going to click on that because it told me to and copy it. I'm now going to go, let's create a post. Let's call this ad. Let's do a / shortcode and just drop this shortcode in and publish. Let's see what other options we have here with this block, if anything. Okay, that's it. Let's see. Let's go back here. What do we have for so publish forever? Okay, cool, cool. All right. So because a lot of times with ads, it's not displayed forever. So it looks like you can say display for specific times. Okay. That's cool. All right. So we'll go back to publish forever. All right. So we have our ad. We added it to our blog post. Let's go view this blog post on the front end. Okay, there we go. And that looks good. So we said 200 by 200. So that's what that is. So it took our square 512 by 512 pixel image and put that in there. If you're really worried about optimization, like if you got a bunch of ads, you definitely want to optimize your image. If you've got just one, I mean, I'm still, a stickler. I'm still going to make mine 200 by 200 for just because I mentally have to do that for performance reasons. But if you just have one ad, it's not going to kill you to have the one that's got a larger image size. Just don't go too crazy, right? You want those ads to load fast. Okay. So think of performance. All right. So now if I click this, it should take me to the home page of InfluenceWP. There we go. All right. So that was our ad. Now, this is the last thing we will tackle here. We'll try to do an ad group. So let's go here. Let's go to ad groups. Let's call this, we'll just do IWP. Let's call it IWP. And okay, add new group. Okay, so we have our ad group. Let's go back to our ad. Let's refresh it. Okay, here we go. So over here, we can say, let's add this to our group. Done. Okay, let's go to manage ads. Okay, yeah, so we see all of our ads in here. So I'm guessing if we had either a code snippet or a plugin to duplicate posts, we could possibly duplicate our ads. So let's just do this. Let's edit this ad. Actually, we don't even need to do that. I wanted to do that just for reference, but let's do a new ad. Let's call this my ad 2. Let's put that same 200 by 200 on there. Let's put that same tracking URL on there. Let's set an image. Luckily, I have a dark version of the favicon on here as well. So we'll set that. We won't do the notes for this one because we know what that means. Let's add it to the same group and publish, and we'll leave it published forever. So now in our ad group, let's refresh this. Okay, we have our 2 ads. Okay, now how do we get our ad group on the page? Okay, so here's this. Oh, here we go. Cool. Short code. Click that. Copy. Let's go back here. So now instead of just that single ad, let's drop this in. See what happens. So in our short code, we've got AdSanity group, and we've got a little bit of alignment that you can mess with. Number of ads equals 1. So I'm guessing on per visit, it's going to show 1. Number of columns, 1. Group ID, 4. Okay, save this. Let's go back to the front end. Okay, so there is the first ad in our group. Again, we click on that. It goes to InfluenceWP. How would we trigger this differently? Let's go here and see if we can find out. Ad group. Maybe it's as simple as clearing the cache. Let's try that. No, okay. Could be a cookie type situation. Let's do this on the front end. I don't want to do this in this actual the browser where I'm logged in. So let's look at it incognito in a different browser. So there's our ad. Okay. On refresh, that same ad appears. What if I clear my cookies now? Nothing to clear. Okay, well, that's cool. Nothing to clear. Trackers, nothing in there. I am in incognito. Let's try. Okay, let's refresh. Now let's see if there's anything here. One cookie in use. Huh. I don't know how to get this reset. So let's see what they say in the docs. Ad groups become available as you create them on the right. Okay, that's cool. Once these ad groups are created and populated with ads, you can place them on the pages just as you did single ads. Okay. Let's read this here. Often, when you're placing ads on your pages, you're going to want to place several ads in a group so that they can rotate in the same area. This allows you to have more advertisements, yada, yada, yada. Ad groups can be set to rotate through different ads on a page refresh, giving different advertisers exposure. Okay. Ad groups can be set to rotate. So maybe it's just a setting. If we set this shortcode number of ads to, does that display 2 at a time or does that rotate? So let's save that. Okay, so that's not refreshing. Try clearing the cache again. Okay, let's go back to our ad group, edit it. There's nothing you can really do in there. Number of ads, 2, active 2. We adjusted the short code. Let's put back number of ads, 1. Let's go back to our ads. I wouldn't think it's in here. They're both published. They're both added to the group. Ad groups functions as taxonomy of your ads. You can create a new ad group from the ad groups. Okay. Ad groups become available. Okay. How do you let's see. Advanced customizing. Advanced. I'm not really sure. Let's check out the short codes. Maybe there's something in there we need to add. Okay, let's try that. Let's try, it looks like there's a shortcode widget we can, let's get rid of this block. Let's go up here and let's do a search for ad. Okay. Maybe this is it. AdSanity group. There we go. See, this is why we do these first look videos, because if a new customer to AdSanity is going to stumble just like I did, they're not going to know the block editor most likely. Now they can, as we saw, they can get into Elementor, they can get into Beaver Builder, widget areas and stuff like that. But that's one of the real benefits to these first look videos is the consumer can see where we stumbled and how they can get around it. And also the partner, the vendor can now see like where someone might stumble, where maybe they can update their documentation or something like that. And maybe, that's the real benefit of these. Again, influencewp.com/partners. If, we'll do videos like this for you for free or very next to free, depending on how you sign up for the partnership, but we want you to join for free. Okay. So the group, let's choose our group. Number of ads. Again, I don't know what this means. Does that mean display 2 at a time, or does that mean rotate? I'm going to assume that that's show 1 at a time. All right, let's save that. Okay, there's our 1. Refresh. Still not working. There's our 1. There's that. Okay. So let's go back. Let's try to set this to 2 ads. Okay, I think that's saved. Let's refresh. Okay, so that's what I thought. It's 2 ads at a time. Okay. See that though? Once I set it to 1, then it went to that second. It went to that second ad. That's very random ad. Let's try this again. Okay, so it is working. There's got to be some mechanism for what trips this. So I'm logged in. There we go. It's got to be caching or something of some sort. So I'll have to follow up with the vendor and I'll update the description of this video. But it is working. So let's try that for fun. It's probably a caching thing. You know, caching is always fun, right? All right, let's go clear the cache. Now let's give this a second. And then we're going to refresh and see what we got. Okay, so that's not refreshing. Let's go over here. So this is where we're logged in, same browser we're logged in. So then that rotated. Let's just see. Maybe there's something built into AdSanity, like a timer. But then I would think you could clear like I don't know. This is there's probably something very simple that I'm missing. But it is rotating. It's just I'm not sure what the mechanism is. It's probably caching. I know I keep saying caching. What about this random ad? Can we use that? Yeah, I can't use that. All right. Anyway, super cool stuff. I think you get the point. There's probably something I'm missing, and I just need to read further through the help docs and stuff. But yeah, very, very super cool plugin. Super cool plugin. I really want this thing to refresh. Let's try one more time on this browser. So there's our second image, our second ad. All right, let's try clearing the cache one more time. This is going to bother me. Let's clear the cache. Let's give it a second again. We'll see. But like I said, I'll ask, and I'll put it in the description of the video if there's something I need to document and let all you know, like what I missed there. So I'm emptying the cache, doing a harder refresh in the browser. That's not doing it either. Do we have anything in cookies or anything? Nothing to delete. There we go. Now it's back. Okay. Okay. Anyway, you get the idea. This is a really, really cool plugin. We are barely scratching the surface with what this thing can do. You saw, I mean, it's just super easy to create an ad. And I think I've mentioned it. I have never been an ad person. I've always created my own. But now that I've seen what this thing can do, I may second guess that if I ever want to get into ads like this, I see how awesome this would be. But some really, really powerful add-ons. I can already tell. Yeah, really, really cool stuff. Rotating ad widget. The rotating ad widget add-on gives you the ability to have a on-page timed rotation. Okay, that's cool. All right, I can spend all day here geeking out about this stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you're interested in being a partner and having videos like this and other types of videos created, influencewp.com/partners. Catch you all in the next video.